Alright guys, welcome back to FFS Daily. Today, as you can see, I'm rocking the Manchester United shirt. Man United are playing Brighton this afternoon at 4 PM. And yeah, first time we're actually filming a FFS Daily out and about. I'm actually out in the car right now. And yeah, so let's kick off with the news. It's a very, very quiet news day today, because yesterday there was obviously Premier League games. So yeah, it could be quite quiet on the weekends purely because of the Premier League. And I might just do like one video on the weekend to combine the two. But I have got 3-4 stories to talk about, and some of them are results. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first bit of news we have is in regards to Mauricio Pochettino. He is the Tottenham manager, and he is frustrated at fringe players. Now, he's given a 5-minute answer when asked about the future of Toby Alderweireld. He was linked with a move to Manchester United in the summer, but apparently Spurs were asking too much of his evaluation. But speaking after their win at Fulham, he said that he would not be blackmailed or pressured to include a player in his team. If players that don't play need to wait until I am sacked or go elsewhere to find a solution. Basically, if they're not part of the plans, then, you know, if you're not happy, then deal with it. I'm so open if players want to leave, but if they are going to be here, I want all the commitment. If not, we can find a solution. Now, obviously the transfer market is still open for European clubs, so Spurs can still offload those players abroad. They just can't be sold within the Premier League. He also then goes on to say, I'm so tired to talk about if some players aren't happy or some players want to leave. Of course, every player, if they don't play, will be disappointed. So basically, players such as Danny Rose, Moussa Dembele and Toby Alderweireld are basically fringe players and not part of the plan. So if they change their attitude, they can play. If not, then find another club. So yeah. The next bit of news we have is in regards to Paris Saint-Germain. They played their second game of the season, and Kylian Mbappe, World Cup winning star, came back from France and obviously came back to play in his first game. He's actually wearing the number 7 shirt now for PSG this season, and he came off the bench and scored 2 goals as they were level 1-1. He came back and scored 2 goals in the last 10 minutes. So yeah, Kylian Mbappe back in the team for PSG and back off the mark. I really want to say this now. I think PSG will go very, very far this season in the Champions League. And I think Kylian Mbappe, this is the season for him to shine. Yeah, I can see that happening this year. Another result from the weekend, and it is in regards to West Brom versus QPR. Now, I didn't really want to talk about results every single week, but this one did stick out to me because West Brom actually won 7-1. Phillips scoring 2, Gibbs scoring 1, Rodriguez scoring 2, Gale scoring 1, and Robson Kanu getting 1. As you can see there, all those players are very, very good players in terms of players who can score goals. And yeah, they managed to keep hold of them in the transfer window, obviously. And yeah, they beat QPR 7-1, and QPR are actually managed by former England boss Steve McLaren. So yeah. The top news for today, though, is Cristiano Ronaldo made his competitive debut for Juventus. He scored. If he didn't score, actually, he played, and they beat Chievo 3-2 in a dramatic start to the season. He didn't score, as I said, but he was the centre of attention in regards to Juventus having a goal ruled out by VAR with Ronaldo at the centre of the incident. But he didn't score, but he is off the mark in terms of playing his first competitive game for Juventus. Still quite sore at the fact that he didn't return to Manchester United. But hey-ho, it is what it is. And we'll just have a little roundup of Saturday's scores from yesterday. So Cardiff versus Newcastle was 0-0. Everton beat Southampton 2-1. Leicester won 2-0 against Wolves. Spurs won 3-1 against Fulham. West Ham lost 2-1 against Bournemouth. And then Chelsea versus Arsenal. What a game that was. 3-2 to Chelsea. So yeah, that's the little scores roundup, and that's the end of today's FFS Daily. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow while I'll have updates on the Manchester City game and also the Manchester United game. Thank you so much, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.